helmet on. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Okay. As of right now, we're not where we're supposed to be.
Having doubts?
No. It was impulsive.
Not really.
Ditching your reading. I meant ditching your reading because you could have.
You know, readings are irrelevant. Could it be any hotter?
106 degrees, 2% humidity, the hottest February on record, the driest on record.
I was being rhetorical.
Where did you pick up WIKI-WENDY?
Oh, the non-existent reading under like 1,000 of those blue plastic IKEA bags.
Those bags are so useful.
Yeah, she's a fan.
I was your first fan.
Not my fan. She's obsessed with abandoned malls.
The Brightwater Mall is the largest dead mall in the Northern Hemisphere.
Wow. She speaks in literal sentences? She's what, like 15? Hey, did your parents, migrate?
No.
So an aqueduct, that's,
Aqua's water. Via's road? It's not duck, it's duct. It's viaduct. You know, like with pylons?
yeah,
or...
like a bridge.
Italian bus plunges off viaduct, 38 people killed. Toronto's Bloor Street Bridge, second to only San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge, as the most prominent location for suicides.
She founded the Young Suicider site. Yeah, we corresponded.
The ozone hole reached Lake Superior 58 minutes ago. Minneapolis is a ghost town. Miami is underwater. Manhattan is underwater. Brooklyn is underwater.
The weather could change. You know, my grandmother used to say that if you don't like the weather, you should wait like 5 minutes because of how the atmosphere will soak up water from the Great Lakes. God, what is with all these blast white sofas? I mean, what were those just lurking there under the water this whole time? When there was water there. Hey, there's a glimmer over by those cliffs. You want to go fill up our canteen?
You can't drink that.
I know. Great. So this crash, then, that's going to be... I mean, it feels...
You know, before I ditched the reading, I saw the curator. When did introducers become curators?
When life became a list, a series, a sequence. When it became about the list instead of the things inside of the list being the thing. I mean, 21 tweets, that's a short story.
Yeah, I heard about that. So, I'm sure the curator would no doubt feel compelled to say a few words about yet another hysterical realist novel. Mine's not, but I mean, that's what people are going to
That's a good label.
No, not unless they like Pinch On, as opposed to them pretending they like Pinch On. David Foster Wallace, even Eugenides Middlesex, way beyond Adderall. Of course, I like Pinch On, but, you know, his 600 pages of, oh, by the way, here's the mating rituals of a stink bug and how a carburetor works geek things, done and overdone. And Michael Brodsky? Teju Cole.
Nobody reads them. Oh, right. You want to be that good.
Whatever. Talon wrote, "It is arrogant to presume artistic authority in the state
Oh
we're
my
in."
God, you mean that nothing tops a scorching planet?
You always know exactly what I mean.
I do. No. I mean, somebody said that about somebody else. You know what I am gonna miss? Readings? Those little recycled yellow cheese cubes. All arranged like that, little toothpicks sticking up. Like a little forest of toothpicks.
Hey, did you read the book that took Talon mainstream?
Yeah.
The internet has colonized my consciousness. The backs of my eyelids are computer screens.
That's you doing his YouTube.
No, he only does digital symbolic, not digital visual.
I know.
My memories download into my mind each morning like PDF files. A social interaction makes me feel a sensation not unlike clicking send.
Yeah.
Bret Easton Ellis said Talon is the stylist of our generation. And that his book was boring.
What does that say about us?
Boredom stems from a lack of interesting things to do, see, or hear. We're not in the mood of doing anything.
The bored generation.
The old is dying and the new cannot be born.
In this interregnum there arises a great diversity of morbid symptoms. That was my dog doing what you just did.
In a mocking tone.
Because he does that, he mumble mops. You know that he used to.
Things don't have to be.
Most people say piss. Evocation of a steady stream. Power of the piss. He been a meal brewed, reminiscent of present conditions. Communication isn't crazy.
There being no future in it.
Except that the messages are the medium. I mean, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, the mere recording of our slightest inclinations. I ate toast today. More than 30 likes, that's art. What is that face?
Oh, come on.
Ironical disapproval.
Try again.
Ironical self-commentary on your "I'm so hip, I'm ironically averse to unhip stereotypical face my face is making." No? Yes. What?
Sit on my lap. One last time.
No. Sorry. Said they'd publish my G-Chat. The one about Vice Magazine's issue with the suicidal fashionista photo shoot. Virginia Woolf, Sylvia Plath, Dorothy Parker.
No, Parker didn't. She tried. She failed.
Dude, who cares? Because it's the list that matters. I mean, but I agree that Shocking Tastelessness did go out with Heroin Chic.
Heroin Chic, 1993, advertising campaign. Calvin Klein.
Torchy's tacos! Oh, please, please, please.
When their burritos arrived, he noticed with preemptively suppressed interpretation that his of the three was slightly darker.
Yes, that's beautiful.
It means Talon finds Torchy's tacos inconsistent.
Really? The sky is such a weird greenish. It's all that smoke. Did you know that the water in Lake Erie caught fire once?
Water in the Great Lakes were not unusual due to a history of sewage and chemical sludge dumpings.
Why couldn't our generation fix this?
Why is a bourgeois concept?
No music of our own. No theories. I mean, I've never even been arrested for shoplifting. God. How did we live our lives? Who are we?
Lost. Anxious. The lost and the anxious.
Our parents overindulged us.
We overindulged Klonopin, Vicodin, Xanax.
Percocet, Prozac, Ambien.
Ambien?
Used recreationally to induce hallucinations.
Oh my god, you fight sleep, you follow the lizard to the train station, you will end up in Prague.
Old school.
Yeah. My dad says that I am way more accomplished than he was at my age, but I'm like, where is the success? You know, I'd like to have felt that success. I don't know what that would feel like. I've squandered my life.
We have irony. Our parents had greenery. Greenery made them earnest.
Their earnestness sapped us.
The bored, doomed, anxious generation. If only we hated them.
Only they hated us.
Lost millennials living in our parents' basements.
Too pathetic.
Too pathetic.
When clouds look sullen, leaves dance, and dogs laugh, and rocks seem indifferent.
If my uncle rapes my brother, I'm not going to be there too. I hate thinking about it.
I hate it when my grandmother does that hello thing, when she's trying to get your attention. Hello? Hello?
My dad did that to me once. I mean, his mother used to lock him in a closet when he had a cold, and he's in therapy, and SSRIs just don't work, so I don't take it personally. Hey, look. Another pile of refrigerators. God, I'm thirsty. No. Actually, I'm not thirsty at all. I'm not thirsty. That's weird, though. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? It's kind of weird. How much further is it?
4 miles.
Confederacy of Dunces. That was my mom's favorite book. That author, he gassed himself in his garage with a garden hose, and he was like 32.
Thomas Chatterton, Gothic revival poet, took arsenic at 17.
Ceylon, Mishima,
Rimbaud.
Rimbaud.
Not suicide, cancer of the knee bone.
The knee bone.
That German hacker who burned himself to death.
Felix the cat. He drank gasoline.
I thought Felix was a girl.
Okay, listen to this poem. Some kid wrote it on the Young Suicider site. Once he wrote a poem and called it Chops, because that was the name of his dog and that's what it was all about. The teacher gave him an A and his mother hung it on the kitchen door and showed it to all of his aunts. Once he tried another poem and called it Question-marked Innocence, because that was the name of his grief and that's what it was all about. And the teacher gave him an A and a strange look and his mother never hung it on the kitchen door. Once at 3 a.m. he tried another poem and called it Absolutely Nothing, because that's what it was all about. And he gave himself an A and a slash on each wrist and he hung it on the bathroom door, because he never made it to the kitchen.
Why does that make me think of a pot of overcooked rotini spilled on the floor? Hey, look at that dog. He has no hind legs. And that guy's holding it up in a sling. My God, his shoes are flopping. Oh, we should get him something to eat.
Or duct tape.
There's the exit.
Viaduct, 2 miles.
Stone piers and iron trusswork, measuring 33 feet wide and varying from 10 to 20 feet in height.
Suicide is a career boost for failing South Korean actresses.
Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Tomorrow's my 24th.
But tomorrow we're not going to be here, Ken.
Say it. Look at that oil tanker. That's a big iron carcass just stuck in the mud. But that used to float. Imagine that.
The new normal.
Hey, have you ever seen the sky when it's that crystalline blue and it's early in the morning? It's like, at my grandmother's house, we used to have this sandy little shoreline, and the waves, they would ruffle over each other.
1/2 mile.
Odessa Tales. Have you ever read that? It is about this kid, and he is running, and then he sees this thing at the end of his street, and it's a building or something, and it's shimmering, and it rises up into the sky.
1/4 mile. I have to accelerate now.
Can we please do this tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
The 24 tomorrow.
There it is. There it goes.
Too many characters.
Decisive viaduct indecision brought on by beautiful memory buys time for 20-somethings and teen in face of
Still
a
going to run over.
Damn!
Shimmering Odessa building. Or whatever. Distracts 3 youths from viaduct death.
As the beating slowly normalized, he'd think of his heart, which unlike him was safely contained away from the world, behind bone and inside skin, grown in the chest, artfully off-center. The uncontrollable, unexplainable, indefensible, embarrassing squeezing of himself.
Thanks. No recycled cheese cubes.
No toothpick forest. Happy almost birthday, Kelly.
Thank you, Iris.
Happy birthday. The most recognized song in the English language, followed by "For He's a Jolly Good Fellow."
What about, Oobla-dee?
Ooh blah da, life goes on.